Hello, welcome back. It is masking season, so how do you know which mask is right for you? So I'm here tonight, I'm going to tell you about the different masks, and we're going to figure out which mask is right for you. So there are 3 masks through Mary Kay. Actually, there's 4 masks through Mary Kay. Let me take that back. And they all do different things. So some of them might work for you. Some of them might not be so interesting to you. So let's look at the different masks. This morning, I actually did 2 of these masks. I love these masks. They're incredible. We've got the biocellulose mask. This is like the supreme mask if you are looking for something to take away wrinkles and be just like the power mask. This is it. This is incredible. This is going to, it's a sheet mask in here, and it is literally going to like rejuvenate your skin. It's going to ignite everything in your skin. I want you to think that you are getting ready for a big event and you want your skin to look glowy and you want your skin to be as perfect as possible. Maybe you haven't even been taking care of your skin very good. You're like, I really need to do something to rejuvenate my skin before this event. This is the mask. This is it. It has all of these incredible ingredients in it, and they're all they're all absorbed into a biocellulose mask. So the biocellulose mask is it's a sheet mask is really what it is, but it's a very, very light sheet. And that sheet absorbs all that awesome liquid that we want. So you can use this. It's a one-time mask. The box comes with 4 masks on the inside. So this, you can tell this is my last box or the last mask in this box. So after this, I need to open a new one. One cool thing about this mask is it's also a lifting mask. So it's going to lift your skin, it's going to clear your skin, it's going to rehydrate your skin, it's going to kind of perfect your skin. So overnight when I use this, the next day I'm like, wow, I can really tell a difference. I can tell my skin is more glowy, it's just lighter, it looks better, it looks more purified. This mask is what does that. So this mask, if we're gonna rank them, I love all the masks, but this one is my favorite mask. The cool thing about them too, you can see I have some left over here. So the leftover, I use the serum that's on the inside, literally just squeeze it out at nighttime, put it all over my face as my last step, and it locks in that extra hydration. So we love the biocellulose mask. It's incredible. We love the biocellulose mask. And next, let me show you, we've got the Timewise Moisture Mask. This one's great if you have dry skin. Even if you don't have dry skin and you have kind of normal skin, this is a really great option. I think that this works so well for pretty much all skin types, but specifically if you have dry skin, this is gonna save you. You can sleep in this mask, or you can just use it for 10 to 20 minutes, a couple times a week. I didn't say about this one. So this one, it is a higher end mask, so you're gonna get the best results with this. It is a pricier mask too. So if you want to use it once a week, that is ideal. Your skin is going to thank you. It's going to be refreshed once a week. Otherwise, you can always use this before big events too. So this one is kind of as you want to use it. I personally use them about once a week if I'm being really good about it. Sometimes I am not great about it and I'll miss a couple of weeks, but this mask, if you use it regularly, does wonders. This Moisture Gel Renewing Mask, I recommend using this one depending on your skin type a couple of times a week. So if you have oily skin, maybe you just need this one once a week. If you have dry skin, use this one twice a week. If you have super dry skin, you can use this 3 times a week. So you can, like I said, use it for just 10 to 20 minutes and then wipe it off with a wet washcloth and then continue on with the rest of your nighttime routine. Or you can actually use this and sleep in it. So if you have really dry skin, or even if you're normal to dry, you can sleep in this mask and your skin will feel so hydrated the next day. Think of absolute moisture. That's what this mask is gonna do for you. All right, the next 2, we have the eye patches. I love the eye patches. I used these earlier today and they work wonders. This box, or this little container, comes with, let me show you, 30 pairs, so 60 eye patches inside here. There's 30 pairs of them. You leave them right under your eyes for, I would say about 20 minutes is how long I usually try to leave them. So they work so well though. If you have not slept well at nighttime, I recommend using these the next day. Even if you do sleep well, use these a couple times a week and you're gonna notice your wrinkles under your eyes go away, the puffiness go away underneath your eyes. But if you're using them religiously, that's where you're gonna notice the biggest difference. So using these in a routine, so a couple times a week, like I said, I usually like to try to use these. If it's a perfect regimen, use these 3 times a week. Again, I know things happen. It's not always that easy, but if you can use these 3 times a week, you're going to see extreme differences underneath your eyes. So they're going to rehydrate and again, depuff. It cools too. They're nice and cooling. These are incredible. Love the eye patches. The other mask that I used earlier today is the charcoal mask. I love the charcoal mask. So if you have oily skin, this is gonna save your skin like so much. If you have normal skin, you still need to detox your skin. So if you have oily skin, you can use this a couple times a week, so maybe twice a week for 20 minutes. If you have normal skin, just use this maybe once a week for 20 minutes, or you can use it twice a week for 10 minutes. If you have a really dry skin, use it once a week and just use it for 10 minutes. So you're gonna notice you put a light layer on your skin and you're gonna notice that your skin is immediately going to fossil as it starts to dry. It's crazy, but it does. It starts to fossil and it pulls out all the toxins and all the gross things in your skin. So this charcoal mask actually pulls out double its weight in impurities out of your skin. It's gross, right? But it's cool at the same time because your skin holds onto so many oils and so many toxins and bacteria throughout the day. So this mask is actually going to help pull all of that to the surface. And it's not a pull-off mask. It is just a rinse-off mask. So you can use water to rinse it off. If you hop in the shower, you can use water to rinse it off, or you can use a wet washcloth to rinse it off. So it's easy to get rid of, but this is definitely like the spookiest mask too. So if you're looking for a gift right now for somebody, or you want something spooky for the holidays, this is the spookiest one because it is kind of that gray look on your skin. It looks a little scary. I remember the first time I used it with my dog, he was a little scared of me. He was like, "What do you have on your face?" That's not my mom. So it does look a little funny, but it works wonders. These are all actually best sellers from Mary Kay. They all have, I think they all have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval too, which is incredible. I'm looking down at the masks, but it's incredible. They're all great products. You cannot go wrong. If you buy a mask and you're like, that wasn't the mask for me, just let your beauty consultant know. We can always switch them out for you because Mary Kay does have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you ever buy something, within a year, you can actually substitute it for something else if you do not love it. We never want you to have a junk drawer full of Mary Kay. So this charcoal mask though, was one of the first things I fell in love with when I started using Mary Kay products. It detoxes your skin. It's a it literally says deep cleansing charcoal mask. That is what is on here. So it is going to deep cleanse your pores. You're going to notice a difference. One thing I will say, if you are acne prone, this helps tremendously. This is part of the Clear Proof line, which is our acne line. But one cool thing is that if you use this regularly, it is going to keep your pores clean. Now, I will say, if you don't use this regularly, it can break you out. So I know if I have think about it. If you have dead skin or you have any toxins that are below the surface or pimples that are below the surface, this charcoal mask is going to bring them to the surface. So it is going to detox your skin. So using this, if you use it religiously, you use it over and over, twice a week, once a week, you're going to keep your pores clean. So then you're not going to have all of that breakout that's always underneath there. If you're just using it once every few months, you might realize that you're pulling all of that stuff out, which is still great. We still want to pull this stuff out because that means it's not going to come out later. But I do recommend using this regularly. That's just how you're going to get the best use out of it. So when this dries on your skin though, you're going to notice two things. It's going to fossil, so you're going to get dark spots. That's the oil and the toxins being brought to the surface. And then you're going to get bright white spots. And the bright white spots are going to be bacteria that is coming to the surface. So that would be a pimple that you might have either forming, maybe you knew you had it, maybe it was under the skin, but it will bring it to the surface. So anyway, these are the 4 masks of Mary Kay. Tell me, since it is spooky season, which mask do you like the best? Which mask would you want to try? Like I said, love all of these masks. They all serve different purposes. This morning I used the eye patches and I used the charcoal mask. Tonight I'm using the Time Wise Moisture Mask. And I will definitely be using this sometime this week too, the biocellulose mask. So I love the masks. They're special treatments and they just keep your skin looking really glowy and as good as possible. So I hope this was helpful. If you want to shop any of these things, let us know. And also, look at this. I just wanted to show this because it's so cute. I just got off a Zoom with my team. We worked together tonight, and look at how cute this is that I made. It's got the Mint Bliss lotion with the fuzzy pink socks, and then it's got like the cutest little ribbon on here. So if you're looking for stocking stuffers for some friends, some family, let us know. Your beauty consultant can hook you up with like the cutest stocking. So if I'm your beauty consultant or you don't have one, I am happy to help you with this, but look at how cute it is. It's so cute. So it's the perfect stocking stuffer for Christmas time. So now that we're in the holidays, we're thinking of spooky masks and we are thinking of cute stocking stuffers. So thank you for joining me and I will see you back here next time. Bye.